were never separated or never divided, and they never left. They're still very much present in our life. I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel like we're alone, and we're not alone. Especially from spirit side, because your loved ones are always with you and around you. And you don't need me to connect with your loved ones. You don't need a medium. They're with you, loving you, supporting you, guiding you, always. But I want you guys to know that sometimes we feel... Happy Wednesday, you guys. How are we doing tonight? So, my sister's here. She's in the background. She's underneath me. Jen, if you could say hi, that would be great. Allie's here. Dawn is here, as well as Stacy. And Allie's also recapping on TikTok. So we appreciate you. And of course, as soon as the music starts, here comes Livy. I don't know if you guys can see her or not, but here she is. Hang on. So I'm always going to say this, guys. Remember, I'll never reach out. I'll never direct message. I'll never solicit for a reading. So please be aware of that. Block, delete, don't answer it. They're scammers. Okay? Who wants to see Livy? Oh, there she is. Okay, hang on. She got a wet head. It was raining out, so. Oh, that baby girl. Yeah. That's it. Okay. You're a sweet girl. You're a sweet girl. Yes, you are. All right, guys. You guys ready to get started? I'm going to explain the process and how I work, and we'll get started. I'm happy to be here with you guys. I'm going to go over events real quick. Saturday, July 19th, we're back at Anderson Winery, guys. Those tickets are selling, so if you plan on going, grab your tickets. They sell out fast. So Saturday, July 19th, back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. And then October of 2026 is the cruise event, the Harmony and Healing Cruise, the Voyage After Loss. All that information is on my website, firehouse.com. And for the cruise event, if you contact Amanda, if you have any questions, she'll be happy to answer your questions. She's on with us tonight as well. So again, all that information is on my website, firehouse.com. So again, I'm excited to be here with you guys. We are live here on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And we will be going live on TikTok afterwards, do readings over there too as well. So this process, mediumship, it's about love. It's your love for your loved ones, or love for you. So they're not going to come through and judge you and point fingers at you guys. This is not how this works, okay? So if you ever go to another medium and they tell you that your loved one's mad at you, or that they're not able to connect because you're grieving too much, or your loved one hasn't fully crossed over, they're not connecting, okay? Love is the highest vibration. We all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love. And I want your loved ones to come through and validate that, okay? So how I work, when your loved ones come through, they'll go back in a shared memory. This could be years ago, as well as current events. You know that they're with you and around you. I do get names and dates, you guys. I could be off by the name, but not the initial it starts with, or the name may sound like. So once we make a solid connection, like, Teresa, that is not my loved one's name. Remember, guys, when your loved ones are coming through and connecting, they will highlight loved ones still here living, even if you don't like them. Okay? First names, middle names, a pet's name, a nickname. I typically don't get last names unless it's a unique last name. So, guys, remember, I could be off by the name, but not the initial it starts with, or the name may sound like. Or they can be highlighting themselves, or whom that they're with, that they're bringing to my awareness. I don't want to get stuck on names and dates. However, it's still part of the process. I encourage you, what you don't understand when I get you live on the phone, please write it down. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get it later for a couple of reasons. Either A, you don't know. B, you're in the hot seat. There's a lot to process. And it's something that you'll find out. I promise. It happens typically. And with that being said, guys, I want you to know that your loved ones are always spot on. They know how to communicate and what to communicate. It's still coming through a human filter, which is me. So I could be misinterpreting, misunderstanding them, but they're always spot on. So don't get mad at them. You can get mad at me, but not at them. I'm known for random and quirky things, you guys. I love those things because you can't look it up or make it up. Whether it's a shared memory from years ago or it's a current event going on in your life. You're like, why are they bringing that up? It's so random and so quirky. It's so out there. But again, it just lets you know this is how much they see you. they're with you, and they're around you. Okay. Again, when I get you live on the phone, just be open to the process because once we have a solid connection, they could be your loved ones could be bringing in other loved ones to my awareness, and you be passing on another message to another family member, a coworker, a boss, because we're all connected. Easy enough. Also, if you have pets in this side, pets do come through. So how this works, this is spirit led on this platform. We are going to go spirit led, meaning that a loved one connects through me to you. You have to understand all of the information that I'm giving you, not some of it or part of it, unless you feel like it's for somebody else. If you feel like it's for somebody else in your family, let me know that in the chats. But guys, you have to understand everything that's coming through, everything. And then I'll guide you from there. And then I'll hone in on who I'm with and we'll get you live on the phone. It's that easy. Okay? Guys excited? All right, I'm excited, especially with my gentleman that's coming through. So I have a father energy coming to my awareness. When I say father, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law. Now, excuse me. I know there's heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. That's how he makes me feel. This is very specific, detailed information, guys. So you have to understand all of it. He's been with me for a hot second. So the gentleman coming to my awareness, fatherly, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, older than you, above you is placement. It's not about better than you, but older than you. Father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law. I'm hearing the name Pops. So either he was known as Pops or somebody called him Pops. He was known for that. Also, there's a championship basketball or in a championship game or won a championship basketball game. There's that connection. Now here, this is key. There's also a cowbell reference. So there's a cowbell. I also know September or the 9th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. So let me recap real quick, you guys. So the father energy coming to my awareness, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, even an ex. He makes me feel Pops, like he was either known for Pops or somebody called him Pops. I do know that. He makes me feel there's a championship basketball was in a championship basketball game. I know there's a connection there. I know September or the 9th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. He does make me feel like heart, lungs, or chest or difficulty breathing. He also makes me feel there's a cowbell reference. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes, cowbell. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. And if you need me to recap, just let me know. So, guys, remember, you have to understand everything. The gentleman coming to my awareness, father, grandfather, uncle, father-in-law, Pops. I know there's a connection to Pops. I know September or the 9th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing. I know there's heart, lungs, or chest, difficulty breathing. He also makes me feel there's a championship basketball or the championship basketball. There's that connection. He also makes me feel there's a cowbell reference. So, again, if you understand everything, say yes, cowbell. And if I would appreciate if you guys didn't give me any information in the chats. I don't want to know anything because once I get you on the phone, I want it to be organic. Oh, she's out. She's on our charging station. Geraldine Sue Wright. Can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? So Geraldine Sue Wright. All right. And make sure I'm calling the right number today.
Hello?
Geraldine?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well too. Thank you for asking. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He makes me feel like father, grandfather, uncle, or father-in-law. He does make me feel like difficulty breathing, like heart, lungs, or chest. He also makes me feel like pops. There's a pops connection. Does that resonate so far?
Yes.
Okay. He also makes me feel September or the 9th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Yep. So yes, my grandpa's birthday. So his dad.
Okay, that's fine. And then there's a connection to basketball, like a championship game or basketball.
Yes, actually, I coached my son's fourth grade basketball team this past year, and we made it to the state championship.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Now, he's also referencing this cowbell. Geraldine.
Yes, we had them. Well, when I was back in school, we had those for all of the games, and he was not a fan of it.
Oh, your son's not a fan?
No, my dad was not a fan of the cowbells.
Oh, your father. That's fine. That's fine.
Yes,
But it's connected. Is it connected to the basketball?
yes,
Oh,
yep. So
okay.
we had them for all the sporting events.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you understand how the father energy is coming through for you. Okay. Now he's also Geraldine. He's also referencing 3 kids. So either you're one of 3 or you have 3.
Yep, well, I'm one of 3.
You're one of 3, and he makes me feel like
Yep.
all 3 of you are different.
Oh, very, very much so.
Okay, and then he's also referencing real estate or a move.
I moved back in October. My brother just moved more recently.
That's fine. Again, just know how he's coming through, and he could be highlighting family still here living. So if that's your
Okay.
brother, then he's highlighting your brother as well. Now, there's also a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, but there is a motherly energy, and I know there's a Cancer connection. Geraldine, does that resonate?
Y- I'm unsure exactly like if it would be my grandma. I mean, I was young when she passed,
Okay,
so I can't exactly remember what it was.
that's fine. I'll leave what you don't understand. Write it down. I also know March or the 3rd of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Yes, my dad's birthday.
Your dad. Your dad's still here living?
Nope, he
He is.
passed.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Hang on a second. That's connected to the father, the pops energy that's coming through, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, somebody not able to say goodbye with your father? Like
Yes.
there's a
Yep. It was kind of a
quick or unexpected passing?
yes.
Okay. So know how I'm gonna say pops. I'm gonna call him pops. Know how pops is coming through. Okay. There's a motherly energy coming through. I know there's a Cancer connection. And then your father, he makes you feel like a quicker, unexpected passing, like no time to say goodbye. Now he's also showing me photography, not like phone camera photography. I'm talking like actual camera photography.
Um,
Is
I
is
mean, that's
it?
what I wanted to do growing up, at least, but definitely not anymore.
I feel like this would
But
be a
I'm
curve.
not
Is
sure.
there like family photos or a photo shoot?
No, I guess the only really photos I can think of are like ones that my friend takes because she's a photographer that she takes for like baseball.
Okay, were you in recent contact with that friend?
Yep, actually yesterday we had a game and she does all of her pictures for that.
Okay, again, just know how this is coming through. Your father's coming through and highlighting this. Again, it's for one, it's a fact, and it's just evidence of validation. He sees what's going on and he sees what's taking place because he is showing me photography.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
okay. Now he's also referencing like working in school or teaching school, and not sports though, like education, teaching.
I'm not sure as far as teaching.
And I feel like he's referencing children's books as well.
Um, that I am unsure of.
Is there a Joe or Joanne?
No, well, Joe is a family name. It's my mom and my sister's middle names.
Okay, remember how this is coming through. I know there's like school or teaching, education, and there's children's books. Just write that down.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Do you have any questions?
Um, I guess. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I mean, would he be proud of everything kind of going on with like because I'm a single mom and doing everything on my own and just kind of am I making him proud basically?
Absolutely. There's nothing that you could do that would disappoint your father. Now, oh, hold on. There's not a I'm sorry, I keep going back to this. There's not a teaching connection or school. He's making reference to this.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure with anything with teaching wise.
Or were you dealing with somebody with there's a teacher connection.
I mean, one of my really good friends is a teacher, but that's really the only thing I can think of.
No, I don't want to make that fit. I don't think that's it. Okay, with one of the kids, are you dealing with school or teacher or teaching with with your child?
No, I mean, no issues with. Are you talking about like issue wise
No, it
or
doesn't have to be an issue.
no?
It could be a positive thing. It doesn't have to. I don't want to say positive or negative. It's a fact. So, are you dealing something with school, with teaching, school?
No, I mean, it was my son's last day of elementary school today, but I'm not dealing with anything school wise.
No, nope. I'd rather be wrong. I don't want to make it fit. I'm going to leave what you don't understand with you, my friend. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
But know that it's out of your father's love for you. This is why he's coming through. So absolutely, he's proud of you.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm sorry. Hang on one more second. Um, now there's a there's Michael. Where's the Michael connection?
Um, I'm not sure with that.
Still here living.
I'm honestly I'm not sure when it comes to Michael.
Okay. Where's the I'm gonna get to there. I promise. Where's the alcohol connection?
Um,
Who's known to drink?
well, my dad loved his beer when he had time off, but I mean,
Okay. I know you want to hear like
not sure.
specific things. So not just think with yourself, but think with your circle and in your family. Write what you don't understand. I promise you're gonna get it later. It'll make sense to you later.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to think about that
You
one.
will. You will. All right, my friend. I leave their love with you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so
All right.
much, Teresa.
You're welcome. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She'll get it later. They always do. All right, guys. I'm gonna go off and do another read, okay? I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even her next, you guys. She makes me feel like dialysis, kidney, renal issues, dialysis. This is how she makes me feel. I know August or the 8th of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. She's also referencing, I'm going to have to draw this out because I apparently don't know my shapes very well. So it's stained glass and I know it's red. So it looks, and I'm not a good drawer, guys. So bear with me, okay? Wait, hold on. I can't. That doesn't even look good. My sister's probably laughing at me. So it looks like a box with a line through it, like this. So it looks like this. It's like a box, but it's like sideways. It's stained glass and it has red in it. Don't ask me to draw it. Don't ask me to sing, and don't ask me to dance, guys. That's not my jam. That's not my forte. So I have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex, I know this is renal issues, kidney issues. This is how she makes me feel. I know there's stained glass, and I know it looks like a square, but it's like instead of this way, it's this way. And I feel like there's a line through it. So this could be like on a door but I know it's glass. I know it's stained glass and I know it's red. That's what I do know. All right. And she's also making reference to 3 boys. So I know there's 3 boys. 3 boys. So either 3 boys total, like son and grandson, or 3 grandsons, or 3 boys. I know there's 3 boys. Okay. So again, the mom energy coming to my awareness. Mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex. I know this is renal issues. I know this is like dialysis, renal. This is how she makes me feel. I know August or the 8th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. She makes me feel. I know there's this square that's like this. I guess it would be. I guess it's kind of like a diamond. I guess, but it's red. It's stained glass. So this would be in the stained glass, and I know it's red. I know it's red in color. So this could be in a door or this could be on a window, but it's stained glass and I know it's red, guys. So you have to understand everything. I'm going to recap really quickly. So the mom energy, mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex. I know this is kidney issues, renal issues, dialysis. There's this connection. She also makes me feel like August or the 8th of any month. Birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. She's making reference to three boys or three boys. What do I know? She's saying three boys. And this diamond, red, it's in stained glass. I know it's red. So if you understand everything I just said, say yes. Stained glass. I'll hone in on home with and we'll get you life. She is out. She acts like she's been working all day or something. Let's see. Sierra Meadows. Can you put your number in the chats with the dashes in, please? I'm just making sure I got the right number, you guys. I'm triple checking. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Sierra?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness when I say mom, grandma, aunt, mother-in-law, even an ex. She makes me feel like dialysis or renal issues, kidney issues. Does that resonate so far?
Yes, I believe it's my grandmother.
Okay, she's also referencing August or the 8th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
My anniversary.
Okay, and then she's highlighting three boys.
She has 3 great grandsons. One is actually on the way, but
I was getting ready to say you can't see me, but or maybe you can, but I was gonna say out of the two are similar, one is different. I was holding my finger like I was getting ready to say two are similar, one is different. Now that baby that's on the way, is there a unique name for this baby?
There is. Yes.
Okay,
I personally have never heard it.
okay, that's fine.
But my sister and brother-in-law have, yes.
Okay, because she makes me feel like there's a unique name. I feel like it's a beautiful name, but it's unique. Okay, then what she's showing me, it looks like I know this is like stained glass. I know it's red, and it looks like it could be like a diamond. Do you understand that connection?
Yes, and it's so funny because I had a reading, I think it was last week or the week before, and you brought up this stained glass, and there is a red spot, like it looks pretty close to the shape that you drew. That is red on the stained glass on our house, and then there's like other shapes and flowers and stuff around it.
Okay, but it's red though, correct?
Yes.
As long as it's red, because I know it's red, and I'm trying to
Yes.
draw the picture that was in my head. So, I'm also hearing the name. There's a Bill or William.
My grandfather's name is William,
Okay,
or
and
was, yes.
okay, and then there's also like police officer, police work. There's that connection.
My dad is an ex-police officer.
Your daughter?
My dad.
Oh, your dad. Okay.
Mhm.
Your dad's passed?
No.
He's still here. But we want to keep him here. We want to keep
Yes,
him.
please.
Yeah, we want to keep him here. Okay, because I feel like the motherly energy coming through connected to your father?
It is his mother-in-law.
Can your dad like do no wrong?
Pretty much.
I feel
my
like
my mom is watching too, and she would probably agree. Yes.
I feel like she makes me feel like your father is like the best thing ever.
He really is. He is the jack of all trades.
I was getting ready to say he fixes everything.
He does. Yes.
So
I call him anytime I need anything. My husband just kind of gets kicked to the curb, but
that's fine. And then also, does your father work like on like motors or tractors, lawnmowers, motors?
he just started his own automotive business, but he works on other equipment aside from vehicles, like heavy equipment, operating equipment.
Okay. And then you said your mom's here in the chats?
She should be, yes. She just texted and said, "You get red all the time."
Oh. Okay. Would your mom know or remember your grandma that's coming through, the motherly energy that's coming through is bringing up the old hats. So there's more than one, but they're not like baseball hats. They're like nicer hats, like women's hats they could be from years ago.
Hmm. Um, I I don't know. I will have to
Find,
ask her.
yeah, find out from your mom because the motherly energy she's showing me like old hats or like nice hats. Like you would put them back in the box. They're nice like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, write that
Yep,
down
I wrote it down, so
okay,
I will ask.
and find out. And then I'm also hearing happy birthday, so I know there's a birthday coming up or just passed.
My mother-in-law's birthday is in July. So, and then my niece's birthday just passed.
Okay, that's where I'd want to go because I feel like it's sooner
Yep.
than I feel like it's sooner than that. And
My mom said that her mom's mom had hats,
like
like
those,
old hats that you would put away.
yes, like the nicer, like you'd go out and you
Yes.
wear them like on days out, nicer hats. Okay, know how all this is coming through.
Oh, and my nephew's birthday is tomorrow. She
Okay,
just texted me and told me that.
perfect. Where's mom? No, that's
I
okay.
know. I
No,
know.
I love that because what you don't know, you go find out. For a couple of reasons. For one, you don't know, and it's just that much more of an aha moment. And two, it kind of includes other family too as well in on the reading, even though they're
Yes.
not live right now at this moment. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then, Sarah, can I get really, really super personal?
Sure.
Was there a conversation around suicide?
My sister-in-law, so her brother, so I consider him my brother-in-law. He passed that way.
Okay. Just know how all of this is coming through, coming to my awareness. So there's a lot of stigma around this. We
Mhm.
we all go to the same place and know that he's good, well, and safe too as well. Okay. And then
Yes.
was your husband talking about a motorbike or motorcycle?
Oh my gosh. She just asked me if we were talking about a motorcycle. Yes, our daughter asked him to get a motorcycle yesterday.
And you're like, absolutely not happening.
No, he said, "I used to want one, but they're expensive, so we're not getting one."
Like it's not happening. I feel like it's not happening. So
Yes.
that's fine. That
No, it will never happen.
all right, my friend. Do you have any questions?
Um, I I do have one. The reading that you did before, it kind of struck home with me.
Mhm.
My great grandfather, he was known to everyone as Pops. And so when you said Pops, my heart dropped. I was like, "Oh my gosh, is this like am I finally going to hear from him?" Um, so I just want to like i- is he there? Is does he have anything to say?
Great. That's a number one question I get asked. For one, are they okay? Absolutely. Are they all with you and around you? Absolutely. I can't dial them up, but here, hang on 1 second
Mhm.
though. So he was known for, and I do feel him though. Was he a super humble guy?
Yes.
Like down to earth, give you his shirt off his back, humble.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you quote unquote the favorite? I'm gonna whisper like
He
nobody can hear us.
so no, I do have my siblings are in here too. But no, it's okay. They all know. I was the closest one to him. Um, two of my siblings were not born before he passed. But out of me and my brother, yes, I was. Him and I were very, very, very close.
Okay, so he makes me feel. Is there like a fireball? Like you know those hard candies like Fireball?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes. My mom loves like cinnamon candy.
Okay,
Yeah, probably a little too much, but
that, that's fine. Just know how he's coming through. He's certainly with you and around you. All right, my friend.
all right. Thank you.
All right, I leave the love with you. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Bye bye. All right, guys. Let's send her lots of love, please and thank you. Anderson Winery, guys. Saturday, July 19th. We're back. Anderson Winery, July 19th in Valparaiso, as well as the cruise event of 2026, Harmony and Healing, a voyage after loss. All that information's on my website, firehousemedium.com. So that cruise event is October of 2026. If you have any questions, ask Amanda. She'll answer your questions if you guys have any questions. All right, guys. I'm gonna go off and do another read. Okay. I do have a gentleman coming to my awareness. He makes me feel contemporary to you. So it'd be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. So in other words, his actions brought about his passing. Okay. I also know January or the first of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you guys. So when I say contemporary, it would be husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, even an ex. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. His actions brought about his passing. I also know January or the first of any month, birthday, anniversary, or passing is important. Now he's also referencing two girls. So either you're one of two, or you have two, or he has two. There's two girls. He's highlighting two girls. I also know I moving to Florida. So there's a move to Florida or a move from Florida. There's a move. There's a move in Florida. I do know that there's that connection. He literally just said move Florida. So I know there's a move either to Florida or from Florida, but I know there's a move and I know there's a Florida connection. And he's with the larger brown dog. I was going to say it like a golden retriever. I could be off by the breed, guys, but it's a larger brown dog that's passed that he's with. And this could be a recent passing with a dog as well. It could be a recent passing with a dog, but it's the brown dog, larger brown dog. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness makes me feel contemporary to you. Be husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, even an ex. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing, like his actions brought about his passing. I know January or the first of any month is important, birthday, anniversary, or passing. He's referencing two girls. So either you're one of two, you have two. I know there's two. He's also referencing a move, Florida. So either moving to Florida or moving from Florida. But I know there's a move and I know there's a Florida connection. And he's with the brown dog. I feel like it's a larger size brown dog. So if you understand everything I just said, guys, say yes, Florida. I'll hone in on who I'm with, and we'll get you live on the phone. If I could talk, phone. Brianna Elizabeth, can you put your number in the Chat with the dashes in, please. There we go. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Brianna?
Hi.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Is it okay if I work with you live?
Yes.
Okay. So the gentleman that's coming to my awareness, my friend, is he makes me feel contemporary to you, be like husband, brother, friend, brother-in-law, even an ex. He makes me feel like he takes responsibility for his passing. So in other words, his actions brought about his passing. He also makes me feel like January or the first of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing. Does that make sense so far?
Yes. The only thing is, it would be my father, but I could see him coming through as contemporary to me.
As long as you understand, let me make sure I'm with you. Okay. Would you understand?
Okay.
Would you understand two girls?
Yes.
Okay. And there's a move either from Florida or to Florida.
Yes.
And then he makes me feel like he's with the larger brown dog. So there's a brown dog, like a larger brown dog.
Yes.
Okay.
His dog.
Okay. Was there was there a little bit of white either in the neck or the chest area?
Yeah, she was really old. She had a lot of gray, white hairs.
Like in the neck or the chest?
Yes. Yep.
Excuse me. Can I get personal?
Yes.
He makes me feel like adopted or taking in. So was somebody like adopted into the family or like a grandparent taking care of a grandchild or aunt and uncle taking care of a niece?
Yeah. Do you want me to go into that at all, or just leave
Not
it at
not
yes?
not just yet. Let me see if I get some more
Okay.
information, but you would understand that, like that
Yes.
connection. He also makes me feel. Did somebody find out there was another sibling?
Yes.
Two of them?
Yes.
Not
Yes. Two of them.
two of them, because he makes me feel
Wow.
like two of them.
Wow.
Okay. He also makes me feel. Gosh, my friend, can I get really personal?
You can get as personal as you need to.
He makes me like there was distance. So yeah, he makes it like he takes responsibility for his actions or lack thereof. So was there like a sense of abandonment?
Yes.
Okay, he makes me feel this. So in other words, this is his way of coming through and saying, "I take responsibility and I'm sorry."
Okay.
Does that resonate?
It does. Yes.
Okay. And if you so choose, you could have a new relationship, meaning that this is the best of him coming through, meaning that he's doesn't carry the human emotions anymore. So if you want to have a new relationship and a better relationship with him, talk to him. He hears you. All right. Now,
Okay.
he's also
Yes.
referencing, my friend, are you doing something with countertops or getting new countertops? I don't know what this is.
Um, yeah, my mom just took the bar countertop out of her living room.
Okay. And then connected to the gentleman that's coming through?
Yes, it would have been his house.
Okay, that's fine, as long as you understand that. And then he's also showing me an old it looks like a cowboy hat.
Yes. Yes, I went to my mom's house to pick up a cowboy hat today.
Today.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, now he's also referencing there's a baby on the way?
No. No. Oh, actually, yes. Yes, it's just a little, I guess it's related to.
Oh. Oh, I think we're getting feedback.
Oh, I
Uh,
think you cut out
that
for a minute.
that's okay. So you understand the baby on the way?
Yes.
Okay, because you told me no at first, and he's like, "Oh, yeah."
It was a little more, yeah, I had to kind of think for a minute.
That's okay, as long as you understand, and thank you. Thank you for that. And then he also makes me feel like sharing the same birthday, but they could be years apart.
Yes, it's my brother and my cousin's birthday today.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Same birthday, but they're years apart. Like they're not the same age.
Yep. Yep. They're years apart.
Okay. And there's a Missy or Misty.
Yes.
What's this connection for you?
Missy. So it's my mom's best friend. It's funny because I had a reading with you one other time and you brought up the same person and I still haven't been able to figure out why.
But
So that's really funny.
so what's
actually.
this Miss? Is there a Missy?
Missy, yes. It's one of my mom's best friends.
Okay. Is Missy's mom passed?
Yes.
This could be absolutely why. So remember, I always say like be open to the names and things that could because you could be
Yeah,
passing along a message to another family member, a coworker, a boss, because we're
absolutely.
all connected. Okay. Now he's also showing me. You ready for this?
Yes.
Cow print.
Cow print.
I feel like this could be like in a costume or pajamas. Cow print.
Cow print. I feel like I can place it, but I can't figure out exactly where.
I'll leave it there with you, my friend. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
All right. I leave the love with you. Okay. Do you have any
Yes.
questions?
Thank you. No.
Okay. I leave the love with you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go direct. I'm gonna randomly pick somebody that I've never read before, guys. If I've never read you, you're loyal, you've been coming, and I have not read you, I'm going to randomly pick somebody and we're going to get you live on the phone. So put loyal. Loyal. Again, guys, I've never read you ever. And you're loyal. You keep coming back, and you've never had a reading. Just put loyal and I'll just randomly pick somebody. Michelle, I think it's Doan. Michelle Doan. Can you put your number in the chat with the dashes, please? Michelle Doan. We'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Michelle Doan. The feed went too fast. Hang on.
Hello?
Michelle?
Yes.
Hi, it's Teresa. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Now, don't tell me anything just yet. Okay, first of all, I've never read you before, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so for the sake of time, I'll ask you like who you want to connect with just for the sake of time, but I'm already feeling the love you coming through for you. So if there's somebody you really want to hear from, just be open to the process, okay? Because they may or may not come through. I can't make them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I do have a mom energy coming to my awareness. When I say mom, grandma, aunt, or mother-in-law, she does make me feel like COPD or difficulty breathing. There's that connection. Does that resonate?
It could be my grandma.
Okay, but you understand like difficulty breathing or COPD?
Lung cancer. So yeah.
Okay, as long as you understand. Now she makes me feel there's 3 kids. So are you one of 3 or half 3? There's 3.
No, she had 3 boys.
She did 3. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, and then also she's bringing to my awareness. There's is there like a brother for you
Yes, I have a brother.
still here living?
Yes.
Is he the best guy ever?
Yes and no. He is kind of a good guy, but he went through some trouble.
Well, he's still a good guy though.
Yeah. She would think so. She would think he's the best guy ever.
Because she's making me, it makes me feel like brother. She's saying say brother. I feel still here living. Like he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. What do I know? Then she also makes me feel like she's with the father energy. So I know there's a father that's passed as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And with as the father energy is connecting me with, he makes me feel like October or the 10th of any month is important. Birthday, anniversary, or passing.
10th of any month.
The 10th
I
of
mean,
any month?
my husband's birthday's in October, but
Okay. Again, names or dates that could be highlighting somebody here, themselves, or whom they're with. All right. Now,
okay.
he also
Yeah.
makes me feel, were you not able to say goodbye with that? Because he makes me feel like a quicker, unexpected passing or not able to say goodbye.
No, I wasn't.
Okay. He also makes me feel, my friend, can I get personal with you?
Yeah.
He makes me feel like you're holding on to that guilt or that shame, like you didn't do enough, you weren't enough, you weren't this, you weren't that, like you're self-blaming. So
Yeah.
and I know it's easier said than done, but he makes me feel like it's not for you to carry. Like he doesn't want you to hold on to that. I know, again, I know it's easier said than done, but he makes me feel like not holding on onto that. He's also referencing you having his baseball cap.
I have a lot of his baseball caps. He collected them.
Okay,
So
that's
yes.
fine. That's fine. And specifically the black T-shirt. You have his black T-shirt.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay.
I
And
wear it often.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. So again, I know it's easier said than done, but he makes me feel like not holding on to that shame or that guilt. There's he's out of his love for you. This is why he's coming through. Okay.
Awesome.
So again, not holding on to that. He's also referencing soccer or playing soccer.
Is it football? Because he was a big football player. He won state championship. So I don't know if it's like
No, I
football.
definitely want to honor that. No, he's showing me soccer. I feel like it's still here, still here living. So who's playing soccer? Still here living.
Nobody. Soccer.
Okay, I'm gonna get you there.
Anybody?
I hope. Is there a Jake or Jack still here living? Where's the J name?
It's a J name.
Like Jake.
No J name.
Like Jake, Jack. Remember this, okay? I know there's a soccer.
Joseph is my son's middle name, but
No, I don't think that's it. So it would be like Jake or Jack. Remember the soccer. Okay.
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 Maybe. Okay.
Okay. And then also there's another. Wait, you're one of three?
No, he's one of three.
Your father's one of three?
Yeah.
Okay. Know how this is coming through. I know there's like a Jake or a Jack, that sounding name, and I know there's a soccer connection. Maybe you go find out.
Okay. Nobody living. I mean, my cousin passed away. He played soccer. His name was Jeremy.
Mm-mm.
No?
I
Okay.
I definitely want to honor what you're saying. I'd rather be wrong, but
Okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
this. I feel like this is a current event, like it's happening or it just happened. Like still here living. There's a
Here.
Jake or a
Okay.
Jack, and there's a soccer connection.
Not sure.
You'll get it later. Just jot it down. And then
Okay.
were you having a conversation around getting another dog?
Wow. Kind of. One of my dogs is getting older, so yes, I was recently having that conversation.
Okay, is there like a Lapsa Apsa connection? I don't know.
No, my dogs are big pit bulls.
I feel like this is like a foo little Lapsa Apsa dog.
I don't know. No. I'll write that down though too.
Wait, hold on a second. Is this grandma's dog?
Oh, a long time ago, Grandma did have a dog. I mean, she passed a long time ago,
That
but
is
yes,
fine.
she did
Hold
have a
on.
little fluffy one.
Like a Lapsa Apsa dog.
Yes, a little fluffy. Yes.
Because I heard grandma's dog. So grandma's passed as well.
Yes.
The grandma's coming to my awareness. So remember soccer, remember like this Jake or this Jack connection. If I keep repeating
Okay.
myself, it's because I want you to remember. Okay.
Okay, got
All
you.
right. And then also my friend, he's showing me this is like either like a strawberry or a cherry flavor, um, like a popsicle.
Yeah, I love cherry everything, and him and I had cherry popsicles a lot towards the end of his life. So
Oh, okay. You know how he's coming through. Again, it's out of his love for you, my friend.
okay.
And he's also saying congratulations. So there's like a maroon or red vehicle.
I have a red vehicle, but I've had it for a while.
Okay, are you thinking about getting another vehicle or a newer vehicle?
I want one. My son's turning 16 this year, so I was discussing with my husband possibly, but nothing is in the works at all.
Okay, well, I'm hearing congratulations, so I feel like
So maybe it is.
That's fine. That's fine. And I'm being shown like airplane or model airplanes.
Mm, I mean, no, I don't know much of. I mean, I know my son used to collect them as a child, and now my nephew does, but nothing like super big.
Well, that would be important.
Okay, okay.
So
So that would be it then,
okay.
man.
So your son collected the model airplanes?
Like when he was like real little.
That's fine.
But yes.
They will go back in memory. So, and this is the same.
Okay.
Is this the same boy that is getting the new vehicle?
Well, that he thinks he is, and yeah. So he's sitting here with me, so he's like excited right now.
Oh yeah, he's like yes, yes.
He's like,
All right, is this the same boy that got the young man, or the same young man, I should say, that either got a new screen, like a computer screen or TV screen or TV?
not. I mean, in December. That would have been after dad, right after dad passed. So maybe he's referencing that, but nothing recent. Super recent, at least.
No, I feel like it'd be more recent than that. This is either
Okay.
like a computer screen or a TV.
Did you? You didn't get no new computer, did you? No, nothing yet. He
Wait,
wants one.
is there a daughter?
Yeah. I thought you were referencing her earlier, but yes, I do have a daughter.
Okay, is there a new screen, like a computer screen, TV screen?
She just bought a new TV for her new house in Florida.
That's fine. Okay. Okay, because I'm as your dad's coming through, he's saying daughter, daughter. And that's with the new
Yeah.
TV. Okay, that's fine. Again, just highlighting what's going on.
Yep.
All right, my friend. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't think so.
No? All right. Well,
Just glad I got to. He came through a little.
okay. Now there's hold on. He's also showing me we could be going way back in memory too as well. Is there a pottery connection or making like pottery?
Like ceramics. I used to paint them when I was younger
Okay.
and give them to them all the time.
Okay. Just know how dad's coming through, my friend, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I leave the love with you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Let's send her lots of love. Please and thank you. Saturday, July 19th, we're back at Anderson Winery in Valparaiso. October 2026 is the cruise event, guys. All that information's on my website, firehousemedium.com. We are going to go live here on TikTok. So head over to TikTok. We're going to do more readings on TikTok. Thank you to Dawn. Thank you to Stacy, Jennifer, and Allie for recapping. I appreciate you guys. Oh, real quickly, I wanted to say I won't be going live next Wednesday. Don't be mad. I'm not going to be able to go live, but the following Wednesday we'll go right back into it again, and I'll be here every Wednesday after. But next Wednesday I will not be able to be here next Wednesday, guys. So I will be thinking about you. I will be holding energy, and we'll be back the next Wednesday after that. I believe is the 18th. All right, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Head over to TikTok and we'll see you over there. Have a blessed night, guys. Bye.